Where did Art Nouveau begin? Where did it come from? I'm at the Brohan Museum in Berlin, which is the most important decorative art museum in the whole of Germany. And I'm with my great friend, Tobias Hoffmann, the director of this incredible museum. I'm with Gerber Hoffmann this afternoon, who's Tobias's wife and a lovely great friend of mine. And she's kindly come in to talk to us about the Art Nouveau women of the period, the famous Art Nouveau women who were idolised by all the men of the day. A wood that can be carved and hold its carving, unlike the softwoods of pine, and the light shines from the ripples in the dress, and the gilded reflects this richness of colour, flowing and rushing as she's waving her hands with her sticks, French, rising up to the ceilings in their massive, massive chateaus. Simplicity is everything, and she's holding a letter, possibly a letter of love from a loved one. But it's just something else, isn't it? It's just so. It's a bit of Art Nouveau, just so. For me, Art Nouveau comes from many places. Its first real birth is from the seed that pollinated the movement in the late 1890s. The seed of the flower, and the flower and nature being its main source of art in Art Nouveau.
Because there were so many dancers who copied her dance. She was a very intelligent businesswoman. When she had an invention, she patented it first, and then she go to the stage. And she was the first woman dancer who danced like modern art. And she was the first who danced with the use of electricity.
Amazing.
And not only electricity, colored electricity.
So the lights, different coloured lights shining on while she's dancing.
Yeah.
What's your take on Hector Guimard?
And he's different from the rest of the French Art Nouveau designers because he directly was influenced by arts and crafts and the Belgian way by Victor Horta.
Yes.
And very similar, I think, to the arts and crafts designers, he studied the Gothic architecture in France. His teacher was one of the most important architects who renovated all the medieval cathedrals in France. And I think this is also why he first started with his buildings in a Gothic style.
Femme fatale, George III. This is an incredible picture, and at that time there was the dangerous lady, the femme fatale, and the femme fragile, the two opposing sides, the dangerous lady and the lady who needs more help from the gentleman. And we can see here in the background there's a man hanging from a tree. He's hung himself because femme fatale has ran off with someone else, not the lady you want to marry.